Welcome you again. I'm your host Siddharth. I welcome you once again for the episode 2, the biggest Indian youth talk show, Yuvamanch, the inspiring stories of Indian youth. Yuvamanch is a captivating online talk show presented by the Upskilling Panda, your online coach, and the media partner Samachar Just Click, and the publishing partner, the Dawn Publishers. The ambitious idea of Yuvamanch is to inspire and motivating young individual by featuring their success stories in the field of entrepreneurship, education, research, art and culture, sports, yoga, and social services. Now it's time to welcome today's Youth Talk guest, Mr. Puspamitra Das. He is staying at present in Dubai, a young entrepreneur, love to do things differently. I welcome you, Mr. Puspamitra, for episode 2 of the biggest Indian youth talk show, Yuvamanch.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot
Puspamitra
for
Das
the privilege.
is the founder and director of Stone Motion Technical Services, Dubai, UAE. He has completed his master's in business administration in marketing, having more than a decade of experience in industry. He started his career in the telecom giant Airtel and Vodafone, and later became a successful entrepreneur. And he's providing his quality services with a short span of time from Dubai to Sharjah, Abu Dhabi, both at corporate and retail sales and services. Thank you for joining, Mr. Puspamitra. From Dubai to So let's move on quickly to the question answer session with the chief guest. Puspamitra, can you tell us something, your good memories you have
Yeah,
spent in Bangalore during your MBA days?
yeah, definitely, sir. First of all, I would like to thanks to invite me to the great this is platform. So I would love to share my experience and all. And of course, I remember all the days. It's been almost, I think, 12, 13 years, more than that. So we started there uh, the early days. Yes, of course, we used to stay in the hostel premises every day in the morning. 9 o'clock we are reaching, and uh, definitely you are my most favorite faculty uh, in our college that day. Yes, of course, that was the yes. We if you move back 12, 13 years back, and that was the great platform where we especially got a chance to look around the world what it is. Otherwise, we basically belongs to a small place coming from Odisha, Mayurbhanj district. So there it is backward, and coming from there to Bangalore, and then the way our faculties they have enlightened us, and then we got a I mean this MBA particularly, it given a chance to develop the personalities, develop getting some ideas around what it is happening economically. We otherwise we never knows what is that companies, how they run everything. So the base, the fundamental, the base, you only is my mentor, everything, Naran sir, all my these are all my all day favorite. So they all given us opportunity, they given us hope that how this world looks like. And today, yes, definitely, if we see, so we came across long time, and this is what you people as a faculty given us opportunity to stay here. It is not our things that we achieve something. No, what we are here because of you, because of you, Naran sir, all our other faculties there in IIBS. So very thankful to them. So they have, their big hands for us. That is what. And of course, in that day we enjoy a lot, because starting, coming to Karnataka, we doesn't know the language and all. It's a different language, but and then when we came from our state, here we see a lot of other state cultures, people from Assam, from Andhra Pradesh, from other all states, they we are staying together, sharing a lot of memories back this that. So it was very good time. That was, we enjoyed 2 years. But of course, that make give us a platform to see the world, and we are here.
Great.
That's what.
That's good to know. So very often, when we're talking about the, youth or job seekers, they struggle to get into the first job in their career. So early days of your career at Airtel and Vodafone, right? In your opinion, what are the most important skills or the strengths someone should have to need a successful job? With your own experience, what do you think?
Yeah. So see, I will tell one thing. Suppose this question anybody will arise, what is the skill set? So people basically think maybe a problem solving, maybe a communication, teamwork. It should have some analytical thought, quantitative, adaptability. All these things people will think. But for my point of view, these all will be secondary. This should definitely, it should require to get, but the primary thing has to, you must have to be stick to the basics, where people lacks to get the basics. So I do remember this thing when I joined Airtel. So my boss was used to tell me, Mr. Vimal Raj. So he used to tell me that you must stick to basics. I just remember his words, because someday, because of the traffic, we should not give excuses. Because of the traffic, some Bangalore traffic, we used to reach maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes to the office. So he give me one advice. He suggested me that once, if you wants to success in your life, in your career, so you have to just stick to the basic. We don't need to do much things, other things will be there all around, but you must stick to the basics, which is on time. The first thing is, you must have to be on time wherever go. You must have to be on time, and you must be loyal to your supervisor, your manager, your senior, whoever it is. The reliability is more important. Once they will look all these things, the basics things, this is very basics. This cannot be, developed. This cannot be trained. This you should have inside you. So that's the thing. You must stick to the basics. Then see, your supervisor, whoever your manager, they will definitely put your hand, and they will show you the path, how it should be. So I remember Mr. Vimal Raji, when I started. So he used to, we are into the sales. So he was carrying 1 CR of target, because we are into data sales, Airtel data sales. So he used to give me, take 20% of that and do the sales. So in that way I have started. But of course, this other skills is mandatory, like what I told: communication skill, problem solving, all work ethics, adaptability. But apart from that, which is more important, just stick to your basics. Never ever try to forget your basics. If you have the basics, work ethics right, then definitely your manager, supervisor, definitely they will be with you, and they will show you the path. It is not you simply you can go. Yes, of course, they will push you, they will take you, and they will show you a path. And he helped me a lot, how to achieve the target after that. And then, yes, of course, I have learned
That's
a lot of.
good.
Yeah.
Great. As you rightly said, time is money, right? You have to value time as well. That's good
Correct.
point to talk about. Yes. So, let's talk about, you finished your MBA in Bangalore, then you started working with, big telecom, again, two company. But how this, entrepreneur journey started? What encourages to be an entrepreneur?
Sir, entrepreneur, see, honestly, my family background, nobody is there in entrepreneur. What I learned after finishing my graduation, when I came to MBA, that time also I was not knowing about any companies, how this company runs. But especially from you and from Narayan sir, I got an idea how these companies operate. Then economics also I started learning there. Then something, this clicking, that how this company work, after a lot of things we have done in the library, then a lot of activities we did in MBA, then it started something, putting in my mind that we should do business. But again, we don't have any idea that time. So anyway, we don't have idea, we don't have much financial support also, but how to start a business? So anybody cannot do that. So we thought of, start the career with the job. And after doing job for few years, then once I got little financial stable, then I thought of, little switch. It's not the switch in terms of another, I mean, business, but switching jobs in terms of, I was looking to some Middle East. I tried so much, I rejected, I failed, but I never stopped there, keep on trying, and finally I got something. And then I came to Dubai. Here I started doing jobs also. Here also I have same telecom, there is one Etisalat companies there, so I started doing job there. But b- when I think about this, my education, everything, I thought, no, I should give a chance to myself. Let's see, if there will be failure, there will be another way. I cannot stop waiting for the failure. So if there will be failure, it will create another door for the opportunity. So I thought of, yes, let's take a chance. After that, I started, I just took an initiative. I started a retailership. I started a retailership for the same Etisalat, whatever they have the products. I started selling people. It's nothing like that. Starting, I have only two or three people they have joined with me, which is they were working under me. I personally every day visit to them. I personally work with them, do overtimes, because we as an entrepreneur, we cannot stick like office hours 9 to 6. We have to push ourselves as long as because we cannot stick to that. So I given enough time. That time when I remember, in Dubai, so its climate is different. Whole day we used to get some null card through the bus, through the metro, where the connectivity is not there. We have to go walking in this 52 degrees centigrade. But we never, I tell same thing to my starting, just 3 4 people are there. I explain them also, but I was doing working with them. So gradually we grown little bit, 6 month, 1 year. I have done this work. But after that, Corona came, and suddenly this all operation stopped. And where I have given them accommodation, my people, so that area, one area is there in Dubai, Naif area. So that police is completely, that government has blocked that area. And my people, they were staying, they blocked completely for 2.5 months, almost 3 months. They were, nobody allowed it to come out. So that time I started breaking myself, because these people, I have to give them salary for their family. They cannot, because they are all from they came from India. So I supported them 3 months, maximum 3 months I supported. After that, little bit open, but and I could not resist into that. And they, Etisalat, where they have changed a lot of policies also, because of some obstacles. So they changed some policies, and not able to cope up with that part business. And after that, I got an idea to start this technical services. And gradually I hired people, one on one. I joined the people, and now I have a big people, almost not, you cannot say big people, but I have 17 people under me, those who are representing, and they are working under me. So now we well established, and we are doing good in the market as of now.
That's great. I mean, as you rightly said, that you have to jump and you have to take a risk, right? That's a
Yes,
ability. Being an entrepreneur, it is a must. And
correct.
more
Because
importantly, your failure
yeah,
or whatever you
most of the
say, that
people will see the failure. That is what, and they fear to take the risk, because there is risk we can consider. There is only a trade. All the people try to win. Only the trade, if you cross, there is win. Before, if you step one step also, that is, you cannot, you say that you lose. So that is only a thread in between us. So you have to cross that thread. So many people scared to take the risk, but that is what, whoever takes the risk, I think their success. That is what.
Very true, very true, very true. That's great. And also, tell us something more about you landed in, Dubai. What was your early days challenges in Dubai, and how do you overcome the
Yes,
challenges?
it was, more, definitely. When I came here, Dubai, it's definitely Middle East, Arabic people everywhere. Culture is different. Here in India, we doesn't even know what is that in happening other than our culture. Honestly, because we are into a different culture here, the culture society is different. But starting when I arrived here, I remember that day, particularly in the night when I arrived. One of my company representative, they came and picked me. They put it on me one place, sharing, you can say that one sharing room. There a lot of people are there. Then I thought of introduce myself. The moment I asked them, hi, my name is Das, and what's your name? Somebody, they are telling which place you have belong to. Somebody is telling, I'm from Multan, I'm from Karachi, I'm from Lahore. After listening all this, suddenly one person coming from India who has no idea about Middle East. I got scared. The next day morning around 9 o'clock, I run away from that room itself, because the name by listening all this name, so it was, what to do. So I left from there. Somehow I reach with the contact one more person who is same sharing room. I stay there with them. They are all from Mumbai, Maharashtra. I stay with them. I survive somehow myself. Is, one thing, I'm purely vegetarian. And every day in that room, people started cooking all non-veg things, all Mohammedans. So 17, 18 people used to share the room. So I was not having any option that time. So, but I pushed myself that I thought, no, if I lose or if I go back from this situation, then I cannot. I'll be a loser. I cannot. So somehow I survive in there, and after 6 months, 6 or 7 months, then I call my wife also. So she also joined here. She came, then she appeared for the DHA, Dubai Health Association. She took license as she was practicing in Bangalore. So she came here, she cracked the exam. So she got an opportunity to work here. Now she is the doctor in Zuleka Hospital. So nice, we are now settled. So yes, of course, there are a lot of challenges initially, but somehow we have overcome that.
Great, great, great. I mean, that's you rightly said. You need to be adaptable to the place, right, and the
Correct.
situation, right. That's very important. Well said. Now, and also, our viewers would like to know more about your company and what are the offerings, because as I understand, with a very short span of time, from a one place to multiple place, Sharjah, Abu Dhabi, and all other places, also you are, closely, working on even the corporate as well as the retail sector. So, can you tell us something more about what is your philosophy of your business and what are the unique offerings you have?
Yeah, see, we are basically into a technical service where we do offer uh, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing services to the high rise buildings. Plus, that we do general maintenance for townhouses, villas, bungalows, apartment, offices. We do renovation services. Let's consider some restaurant is closed and another owner take over it, or they wanted to renovate. So we are there to help them. So we do a complete solution for them, starting from the civil work until the MEP and full interior designing. We basically takes a turnkey project. We have several segment for this work. Sometimes we take only MEP work wherever necessary. Where some, restaurant, cafeteria, clinics are there, we take a turnkey project also. Clients no need to tell anything. Clients should tell us, this is my requirement. My restaurant should look like this. We will have a blueprint. We'll give them. So this your restaurant. We give them 4 5 options. The restaurant should look like this. Your clinic should look like this, and then we give them a budget, and my people, I deploy my people accordingly. They start doing this. So the the idea is to start here with the mechanical things, because I started with, initially I started with only installation of the air conditioning. So here, because the climate is here same like this, not in India, different, but here everyone wants air conditioning, all the places air conditioning. So here it has a huge requirement for the air conditioning, so we started with that. But initially starting with that, we reached to a point here. Now at the point we are offering all the services, starting from general maintenance to a turnkey project completely. If we take any job, we'll take from the client, we'll hand over with the full furnish, rather it is apartment, villas, restaurant, cafeteria, anything. So this is what we currently offer.
That's great. That's good to know. But it's more about services, and you have a huge amount of human resources. So
Yes.
do you think? But I do believe as well that the resources are from different parts of the world. How do you manage them in terms of language, in terms of people skill? How do you manage them?
Yeah, see, when I step into Middle East, that time I came to know here more than I think 140 nationalities are staying here. More than 140 nationalities staying. So we need to. It's nothing like here. After coming here, we see all the people has the same culture, same brotherhoodness. Everybody we carry. We meet all Pakistani people every day, all Bangladeshi people, Sri Lankan, not only Asian, Philippines, uh, people from other, all from Russian. So many clients are there. So definitely it is, even today also I agree, it is not easy to communicate, not easy to deliver our thoughts and ideas to them. But as long as we have now into it, and we have some expertise in this area, so now we have got some adaptability here. So yes, of course there is still challenges in terms of that, but still we are getting some businesses and doing it.
Great, great. Now, being an entrepreneur in India and being an entrepreneur at Dubai, what do you think? What is the different ecosystem, or is there any support system from government at Dubai for an entrepreneur?
Support system in the sense here, the culture is is something like different, because when I step into my, if technically I'll tell about my business, here a lot of high rises building, a lot of villas, a lot of apartment. So here what segment I choose, it is suits to this environment. I'll not say about software industries. Here you'll not get software industries. Okay, it's like Bangalore, it's a software hub. Here is nothing, only two three companies are there, they are operating in a place. So this is something here, civil and mechanical, two things are more into it. So I step into it because of this reason. And of course when we started operation, when we started business here, that time here it was tax free. But now with the time, with the course of time, span of time, they started putting some taxes and all. But when we started, there is tax free, no income tax, no value added tax, no corporate taxes, nothing. So whoever earn, there is all is coming to you. But as a span of time, they also started, because they get to know the sources of what is that income. So they started putting now taxes on it. But still that time it was good. But definitely India, I would appreciate their that is a different place. All the companies, all the countries, they try to come India and put up their business. So that is a different thing. So definitely India, if I'll be looking forward to it, I'll start my one of my branch in India also, maybe within 2025 we're planning for it. So let's see. But of course that is the thing, mainly basically this, um, because of this demand, because of this high rise building and more civil and mechanical work, I thought of starting something here, and no taxes in that time. So it was that's the two three points it pushed me to start here. That's what.
Great, great. I mean, from a middle class family, humble background, just finish your education, then getting into a new place and dream about doing something, it's really inspiring, right? Appreciate and wish you all the best for your upcoming venture in India as well. So you are an inspiration. Truly, you are an inspiration to many people. But who is your inspiration?
Sir, honestly, my father, he was my inspiration, because he was just a school teacher. So I used to see his struggle, what he has done, starting, from his career when we are small. He was not even, he was used to go by walking, then bring one cycle. From there, he started doing tuitions, taking tuitions, and from that, he had started. Suddenly we lost him just 3 months back, but he was my inspiration. He taught me a lot of things. Though he was a teacher, he never teach me anything, any subject, but only some life lessons I carry from him. He used to tell me, never take a small, I mean, never try to take any giant step. Break your targets into small pieces. Do not try to take any shortcut. Okay, because shortcut, if you see, there will be a big money, or maybe financially you will be strong, but that is not for last for long. So whatever it is, so you have to go through the roots. So this is what I the fundamental what he taught me, so I go through that. And of course, after that, my I would like to thanks my wife also. She helped me a lot, because without her support, definitely it is not at all possible to survive. Because she helped me a lot after coming here, because starting, we are not from that big financial background. We never take it's nothing in a position like my family, they will support me a millions or something to start. Whatever we earn, we have done the job, we saved some money, and then from there we have started. That is what.
Great, great, great. It's truly inspiring. So, what is your final thought that you want to leave it to our listener today?
So the thing is, we must believe in ourselves, and listen to yourself. Two things I would like to tell, because there are so many things. If you start something, or people will start pulling you to the backward. So I thought, in my point of view, don't listen to others, just listen to your internal, your internal thought. You listen to that and believe in yourself, trust in yourself. As long as you believe yourself, you will grow, then people will believe in you. That is what I have adapted, because I believe myself. Tomorrow, yesterday I was something, and today I reach this place, and tomorrow I'll be there. If I have this belief, those people, those 17, 18 people now working with me, they have also same adaptive, same thinking, that yes, of course, if my boss is here, yesterday he was something, and today he is something, and tomorrow he will be going to be something, then other people, other 17, 18 people will think the same way. So
Great.
my thought is to everyone, that believe in yourself and listen to your thoughts always. That is what I
Wonderful.
wanted to tell.
That's great. I mean, if you don't believe in you, the world will not believe in you. That's
And
very
then
true. You have to believe in you.
most of the thing, just take a decision. Take a decision and you make it correct. You cannot take a correct decision. There is nothing like a correct decision. You have to take decision, whether it is whatever it is, and you have to make it correct. So that is my suggestion for all the viewers.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's great. I mean, there are a few questions for you, Puspamitra, by the audience. Let me read out a couple of questions.
Yeah, please.
Mr. Mohit Misra, he's asking you, that's truly inspiring your journey is, if possible, please give opportunity to the people of, India and Odisha, train them and they can be part of your organization.
Yeah, definitely. It's nothing like I have not trained. I bring people from there. Two people are there also with me from Odisha. Definitely, but I spoke to so many people when I go to Odisha. I generally I speaks to so many people, but some of their parents, bit hesitate to uh, leave their kids, leave their kids to Middle East here. They will be, because of their mindset, because only of the mindset, people, they thought, no, this so far, like, honestly, I'll tell you one thing. When my father died 3 months ago, I was not able to go on the same time. So the final rituals, everything is done by my elder brother. Okay, that's what my mother used to tell. You left us alone here in other country, and you cannot reach, even if you die also you cannot reach on time. But yes, of course, that is, somewhat other thing. But if you wanted to grow, if you wanted to learn something, if you wanted to do something, then you have to forget everything. Family is there for the support, definitely, but you have to push yourself and you have to go ahead. Definitely,
Okay.
whenever I goes to my home country, I used to approach a lot of people. There's those who wanted to come, they can come and join, because the same people, they are surviving there for a lot of, chunks of for the chunks of money. I used to offer them something, but let's see. Even I keep on trying for them also whenever
Great,
I
great.
go. Yeah.
Great, great, great. And there is one more question. In Dubai, we're talking about business opportunities. What are the areas somebody can think about the business opportunities?
Here I would like to suggest, definitely, if my profession, it's one of the good profession. Apart from that, if somebody think of courier and cargo, it has some a lot of opportunity. Civil and mechanical, definitely it is there. Courier and cargo, you can, in that way. Travel and tourism, that is one of the most, the best thing, because Dubai is all known for the tourism only. So if you have something, skill set in that way, put up a profession into that way. Travel and tourism basically, but
Okay,
other stuffs are no, not that much.
great, great. And there is one more last question by Siddharth. His question is, what to do when we get demotivated? Because very easily a person get demotivated and it is hard to get over it. So what should be one to do the overcome demotivation? I mean to say, when you are demotivated, how do you overcome? Yes, over to you.
This is great questions. uh, Demotivation, most of the time it comes to our life. We cannot, this is a part of life. But I think, for demotivation, first of all, little bit spiritually I wanted to connect. Please stay connected with your roots, whoever you believe, rather in Lord Krishna, whoever it is, maybe Allah, maybe Jesus, whoever you believe. Please, it is my, you know concern for all the people. Even I suggest all the people, please connected to the God. Please stay connected to the God. If you stay connected to the God, let's consider, I believe in Lord Krishna. I connected to him every day. If I'm sitting also, I think about Lord Krishna. And I think after doing that, I never face any problem. I'm wondering why I don't have any problem till now. In last 5 years, I'm progress. I have a progress. Maybe you can say like a tortoise, but I have a progress. But I'm thinking why I don't have a problem. You'll not find any problem. This is the basic thing people are missing in their life. They are forgetting their roots, their whatever, whoever you believe. I just wanted to connect with you little bit, I told you spiritually, but you have to stick to that. And definitely problems will be there, but you'll get a solution. But don't break yourself. Don't break yourself. But if you go ahead with that, you'll find one more solution. Don't never try to get disappointed. The problem is something happened, just try to forget it and just go one step ahead. But stay with your roots, connected to God always. Then there will be definitely, you will see the changes.
Great, great. I mean, the spiritual bent of mind is very important. That's
Exactly,
why
that is.
Indian culture also, we always think about mind management. How do you manage your mind? How do you interpret your thoughts into an action? That makes a huge difference, and you need to believe in that. Very good. Well said. Thank you so much. It's truly an inspiring journey of yours to know, appreciate, and thanks for your time. I really extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed talk show guest Puspamitra Das, the director of Stone Motion Technical Service LLC Dubai, for sharing his words of wisdom and inspiring journey. And it's truly an inspiration to me and all of us. And trust such inspiring journey will encourage future entrepreneur of India. Thank you so much for joining today, Mr. Puspamitra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Give me a platform to introduce people to the viewers. So just I wanted to say thanks a lot, everyone. And just believe in yourself and go ahead in life. Thank you
Great.
so much.
And also special thanks and heartfelt gratitude to our media partners, Samachar Just Click, and the publishing partner, the Dawn Publishers, for their continuous support and encouragement. And the last, which is very important, our viewers. You made us so great today for joining with us today, and looking forward for your continuous support. Thank you so much. See you again with a inspiring young Indian journey in next episode. Till then, goodbye. Jai Hind.